Already getting nasty in the fucking chat. How much longer do we have to wait, JD?
Well, you don't have to wait much longer, because here we go. Oh, you wanted it to start, and so I started it for you. That's right. You're talking with two gods. No, I didn't just... No, you're talking with... my name is Joe Cronin from The Joe Cronin Show. You know me most likely. If you don't know me, now you know me. And that is JD from NY206, JD from New York. What is up, man? This is like epic shit right now.
What the fuck is going on, man? I'm so happy we're doing this finally. Live.
Yeah, that's what's cool about it. It's live, and I couldn't be more happy about it. It took so much shit to get this all put together that I didn't even watch NXT tonight. I have no idea what happened.
I didn't watch it either.
There you go.
I think the chat's going to have to fill us in.
I think the funniest thing was the other night, there is so much. You could do a whole, 5-hour show on what the fuck we saw on Monday Night Raw last week, dude. I was in hysterics half the night. In fact, I gave Monday Night Raw a better review. I told people this. I gave it a better review because it made me laugh out loud so hard. If I'd been asleep, I would have given it a 0, but because it was so funny in a bad way, I was laughing my balls off. When Kane came out of the ambulance, I started cackling. Like my neighbors think I'm murdering somebody over here.
You're laughing because it was that hysterically bad?
Because it was horrible, yes.
Dude, I got this thing going on my side of the fence. I want NyQuil to fucking sponsor me, dude, because every time I have to watch Monday Night Raw, I need NyQuil just to kind of facilitate the fucking the sleepiness. Well, it's ridiculous.
It's horrible.
I would rather pass out dead from fucking overdosing on NyQuil than watching Monday Night Raw lately.
I think that if you had left all the ODing thing, you might have gotten if you said sleepiness for a while, you maybe get NyQuil to sponsor you, but they'd be afraid of killing some kid or something. He watched Raw and he took the NyQuil and now he's dead and they're suing us. They don't know.
Well, being that we heard fucking Big Show's theme song 3 or 4 times, that could have put me to sleep easily.
I lost my mind when I saw your review. I fucking lost it, dude. When you said I had to hear all the other things that were wrong, and then when you said the Big Show's theme 3 times, I lost my mind. Dude, I got 2 shots lined up right here. There's a new theme, a way to support our shows, both of us, because we split the money. When you donate tonight, the donation link is in the description box below. If you don't see it, refresh, you'll see it. When you donate tonight, basically $3.16, you get a oh hell yeah from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I take these friggin' shots right here. And it's a work night, by the way, so it's a little dangerous. But I know that you have a key phrase that you like to use about grabbing that cold beverage. And whenever I hear JD from New York, I think I want to drink because of that. So I think you're promoting drinking, so I think it's working. So not your shit. I would definitely do it. I don't know if the stream just went down or what just happened, but my fucking computer went crazy. If stream has any problems tonight, feel free to let us know in the chat. It's the first time I just have my internet fixed. I don't know if it actually is fixed or if it's going to fuck up or whatever, but we're recording the show, so if shit goes down, you got to come back. It will be uploaded clean and free. We're going to do this on JD's next week, on JD's channel next week, or we'll live stream from both channels. I think that would be a really good idea. And then people can choose which one we're on. We'll have a little WCW, WWE live. It'll be great.
We got we got our own fucking Wednesday night wars going on over here in the fucking chat.
Yeah.
Fucking we got the competition going live, fucking Nitro versus Raw over here.
Oh,
on
because
YouTube.
Because of Sean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was going to do that.
I didn't know it either until the chat just said it. But apparently he's live, and he wants to make this little friendly competition over here. But
I didn't know. I had no idea he was doing that. We might have.
Now, he might have seen my video that I put up.
That's what it is. Show. He did it on purpose. Yeah, he's funny. Flip the damn script. Chug the water, whore. So, do you think? I want to ask you this. Do you think Vince McMahon is gone insane?
I think the entire fucking company's gone insane. Never mind fucking Vince McMahon. I don't know how Vince McMahon gets out of bed and is happy with the fucking performance of his fucking goons underneath him.
Yeah, I mean, how much? I'm thinking like, Triple H is. Do you think that Triple H is like in the back and just looks up at the sky sometimes? Because, well, Vince, I was thinking, because of that and this, and then Vince just does it anyway, and Triple H just goes, oh, like the Kane thing was Vince. I mean, that was Vince.
Oh, it has to be Vince, dude. I like it. Like some people were telling me, "Oh, JD, you're a little bit too hard on Kane. Halloween is coming up. It's the same Kane that we always grew up and loved." And I'm like, "Fuck it, dude. It's 2015. The fuck do we need Kane for? Coming out of ambulances, fucking performing Chris Angel magic tricks.
It was. I mean, it was so funny, man. I mean, like we knew he was gonna do it, so it was like it was too, like you said, it was too prolonged. I figured the puzzle out like easily. And then when it happened, it was so ridiculous. I think it was very similar. They had a similar experience to this recently when Dean Ambrose did something like this. He came out of the ambulance. It was also had like smoke around it. Remember? He stood outside the ambulance or right in the doors.
Yep.
He drove.
I remember that.
He drives it into the audience, into the crowd for no reason, because it's like driving it 10 feet from the back into the area where cars go for the show. And then he steps out of it. It was like, what the fuck is that? What kind of dumb shit is that? Stone Cold drove a goddamn Zamboni through like lighting equipment and electronics and shit. And this guy's coming down in a fucking goddamn, just drives 10 feet and parks it, and I'm supposed to be scared or impressed. 347, we're taking our first phone call of the night, 339-226-6610. JD from New York, Joe Cronin, what's up? What?
What happened, caller?
Oh.
What happened to the caller?
Hello. He pussied out. I got to get a sound effect for people when they pussy out.
Maybe he wanted to go watch Sean's View.
That's all right. He'll be all right. You call back. 339-226-6610. When you get done masturbating to Sean's View, you come back to here, and we'll talk about real wrestling here.
Dude, did you hear about speaking of Kane, did you hear that WWE is actually contemplating giving him one more run with the WWE title?
Give it a hell yeah!
Oh.
Drink, bitch.
Oh, no, our first donation of the night, and they told me to drink, bitch. Oh,
Look
man.
at that.
Anonymous donated $3.16. I got to fix the layout for that one. It's not popping up good. But thank you for the donation. All right, I will drink. I will take a shot. I don't know if JD's not drinking, I don't think.
I'm
but
not drinking, dude. I'm getting over the flu. But whoever donated, Joe will do double duty on the drinks tonight.
That was a double shot. That was a double shot, dude. I thought that was like a little bit. Oh my God, I need help. 339-226-6610. Let's take your phone calls. I mean, here's the weird thing is I think WWE's moving in a great direction with NXT and moving these people up. That is the shining star in this whole thing. However, but then you get Raws like the other night, and I'm like, are we watching My Little Ponies? I mean, what the hell's going on? 614, you're on. What's up?
Hey, it's Jerry. What's up, guys?
Jerry, what's up, bro?
Not much.
Fuck, damn it.
got
I
a
was listening to
question.
Vince Russo. I'm sorry I said bro.
Oh, no. You're cool. Anyways, I got a question to ask you. Instead
Holy
of
shit.
this whole
Somebody
Kane crap,
donated over
did you guys hear about
$10.
Brock Lesnar apparently
Hashtag
bullying
Hold on,
some
Jerry.
guy?
You get interrupted. Some here,
Yeah,
23.
Jerry's getting interrupted with a fucking donation.
With a huge one. Look at the boobies on her. Holy shit, the breasts. Oh my God. Sam Air 23 donated $20. Hey, thanks, man. I feel like I should have a shot for. I should have a fucking Jack Daniels for that amount of money.
Yes, Sam is a beast. He's always in my Twitch streams. He's always donating. The guy's a fucking beast.
Dude, you're a beast. Me and JD are splitting it up, so we appreciate you. And there's your boy. Jerry, sorry, continue.
Oh, no, that's fine. It's cool. Anyways, I was going to say there's a story on Brock Lesnar. Apparently, he was bullying some guy back in OVW. Did you guys hear about that?
You know something? Wasn't that what Leah? You were talking about that earlier, right? Like Brock Lesnar bullying him.
I can't hear. I'm not on the phone. You didn't
Oh, I wanted to hear what you said over there. Yeah, I heard about that. He was bullying. Who's that guy? He's talking shit about everybody right now. He's been like on everyone's podcast, talking shit everywhere. I can't. It's
Bill Apner's.
Yeah, Bill Apter's chat.
Yeah, there's a video on WrestlingInc.com on it, so you guys get a chance to check it out.
Brock
But I figure
Lesnar
I'll
can
take
bully
it
anybody he wants. He's fucking Brock Lesnar.
That's
Guy
a good
stands in the ring and makes fucking $750,000 just to smile.
Right. Well, I figure I'd call and ask you about that, so. But
Hey,
you
man.
guys take it easy, though. I'll hit you guys up on the chat still, so.
All right, man. Enjoy the show. Thanks for calling in.
No problem. See you guys.
Yeah, I think Brock Lesnar can bully anyone. And there's been these little articles that come out about like Lesnar's really an ass and all these other things, and
Everybody in the chat is like, JD's screen keeps going away.
It does. What's happening is for some reason your video, it's up, but then when someone calls, it flickers, and it's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on. I've noticed that too, though. Someone help me out. Who's a techie? I don't know. Let's take a call from my buddy Jake. Jake, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing tonight?
What's up, man?
Not much. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Fuck those other guys. I got questions for you guys.
I'm always thinking I'm the other guy when JD says that. Like, well, I'm another guy, so fuck me.
Yeah, fuck you, Joe. So, JD, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? What's going on, man?
Kevin Owens. Who's he going to fight to defend his Intercontinental title for at Hell in a Cell? Who do you guys think he's going to be facing?
It's probably going to be Ryback, but I'm sure Joe will agree with me, and I'm sure the chat will agree with me. Kevin Owens needs to be booked better, number one. Number two, Kevin Owens will hold the title for a significant amount of time, I hope, and this will usher in the return of Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn was put on the shelf by Kevin Owens. It's pretty much writes itself. WWE doesn't need to do anything.
No.
Just book it.
And do that. They should do that. But here's the thing, and hopefully Ryback's just a holdover, but it's like I even said the other day, I said they put this damn title on Ryback, and they didn't even give him a chance. I don't want to see Ryback, and I hope they never put it on him at all. But, you know what I mean? They actually put it on him, so you figure for the first time Ryback's going to get some sort of force. We're going to get force-fed Ryback a little bit with the title to see what he does. And the minute that he has it, they take it back away again. And it's just funny. I mean, I think it should be on Kevin Owens, no doubt about it. But it's just a little bit bizarre to me. I mean, they take it right off him. And now he's going to feud with him. Who cares? He already lost it to Kevin Owens. He sucks. He sucks. Get him out of there. The only time Ryback has ever entertained me is when he was in the back beating up 70-pound little dudes and shoving celery sticks up their ass. That was hilarious. And now
his heel run was pretty good, but
his what?
His heel run was pretty good. When he was doing the little backstage segments, being the big bully.
And it was
cool.
it was stupid, but it was funny as hell for some reason. I loved that Ryback. He just pieing people in the face, being a bully to people. I don't know why that was funny to me.
The only run Ryback had that was even remotely interesting to me was when he didn't say one fucking word at all. And he came out and he was just like a Terminator type fucking robot. Just come in there, kick people's asses, and then leave.
Because you're like,
then
who
they
is this
fucked him
guy?
up when they gave him a microphone. The guy can't speak.
No.
No, the power of positivity definitely is not helping him one bit.
He could.
I just want to say a quick what's up. Llama and Bori in the chat. What's up, fellas? Thanks for stopping by, man.
And shout out to your mothers. All right, so we're going to be taking your calls throughout this thing, man. We're pumped up to be doing this. If you guys are watching right now, I hope you give a like to this video if you can. Let's set the world on fire with that like. Hit that like button. Get us going. Jake, thanks for the call, man. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, moving on. 812.
What's up, Joe? Justin.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. I wanted to run something through you guys real quick and see what you think. It's about the whole like Vince Triple H kind of the whole
Shots.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got to do a shot, but yeah, continue.
It's all good. It's all good. I heard it and I was like, wait, what? Like with Triple H, you know, he's kind of in charge of NXT and Vince is kind of in charge of, you know, the main roster, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I still think Vince dips his fingers in NXT, regardless of what people may think. Vince has control over most things. But my thing that was going to come at you was, do you think there's like a little bit of a power struggle between Triple H and Vince McMahon when it comes to like NXT and then that moving its way up to WWE?
Put in ticket and drink.
Maybe this is a bad idea. Just keep getting...
Dude, you're going to be
Joe's
fucked
gonna be
up in
fucking
like a half
smashed
an
by
hour.
the time this fucking show's over.
I'm going to be loaded here. I might be running out of alcohol. So you think there's a conflict now between Vince and Triple H?
Well, yeah, because for one thing, everyone knows that like once Vince leaves, most likely Triple H is gonna, you know, get the company or whatever. But the truth is, Triple H is not really gonna get that company until he's fucking dead. You know, it's like
Yeah, I mean,
Vince is always gonna have control.
and then one of the things too is he's going to be like respected by them so much that they won't do anything. Like he'll be in his bed, like in the hospital, And they'll be like, Vince, this is what we're thinking of doing. He'll be like, no, I want Kane to go out there naked.
You gotta understand something about Vince McMahon. I don't know the man personally. I would love to meet him and fucking pick his brain for an hour or two. But Vince McMahon and the way that company operates and the stories that I read every week, that Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon are jealous and envious of what Triple H is doing on his own. Vince McMahon had nothing to do with NXT. His first NXT event was actually in San Jose during WrestleMania weekend.
Right.
So that was his first event, and he was shocked at how great it was. 6,500 people showed up. That was the first time he seen Charlotte in the ring against Sasha Banks. He was blown away. He didn't know what he has down there. And then there's reports out there that are saying Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon, they belittle the talent down at NXT because, of the job that Triple H is doing. So, yes, there is an internal power struggle going on, and I fully believe that. NXT is being booked the way we want wrestling to be booked. It brings us back to the old WWF superstars. Simplicity is best. You put two guys in a ring, you give them something small to fight about, and boom, you got a fucking feud for a couple of weeks. That's it. We don't need these magic acts, Kane disappearing into an ambulance and then coming out wearing a different outfit. We don't want that shit. Yeah. We don't want Big Show in the main event.
My problem is you can do that stuff. Problem is they're doing it. They did everything like this already, and they're giving us the halfway version of it or the watered down version of it. Why the hell do I want to see the watered down version of it? Like when Kane and The Undertaker did this theatrical shit leading up to WrestleMania 14, for some reason you were invested in it. It was
when The Undertaker was crucifying Stephanie McMahon on the fucking crucifix and hanging her above the Titantron, that shit's fucking great. That's the shit I want to see, not this childish shit.
Yeah, he pulls him under the ring, and you're just thinking, are they having sex? I mean, but I know I'm picturing, like I said, I pictured Seth and Kane like fighting over who was going to blow the smoke through the hole, or maybe that was just Kane being cornholed. I don't know, but it came out of the fucking mat. That's all I know. But I'll tell you what, that muffin fucker pulls someone under the ring again, I'm going to turn off the TV. What else do you think, man? I mean, I don't know. That's where I am at. I'm where I'm at with that.
There was a caller that called in earlier. He mentioned something about Brock Lesnar bullying people in OVW. That is fucking 100% true. If you can go on YouTube and look up old interviews and shit of Cornette, and he said that Brock Lesnar was just a fucking douchebag in OVW. He told one specific story where I guess Cornette's girlfriend or something she was a manager talent or something. I guess she had just gotten her fucking pussy pierced or some shit, and I guess Lesnar was supposed to gorilla press her or something like that, and she said to make sure not grab her pussy or something. He did it anyways just to piss Cornette off.
Yeah, Cornette went off.
I don't know what it is, but that's true. He definitely was a bully back then.
You're right. You know what? I heard that shit and I forgot too. I heard that friggin' Lesnar thing. That's hilarious. I heard that. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot that. It was great. It was insane. Yeah, every time I click on JD, he comes back. But I got to make sure. But when someone calls, their thing comes up. It's weird, but I got to be careful not to put your number on the air. So that's a little bizarre too. But we're working on it. I'm working through it. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to speak to the engineers at Skype and figure out what the fuck do I do. Let me call you. Let me call Leah so we can get. She's got some news stories for us, and I know you guys are trying to get through. I will try to get you on. Try to keep calling, and we'll get you on eventually through the millions of calls that we're getting now. Here we go. 734. You're on Outta Nowhere with JD from New York and Joe Cronin. What's up?
Hey, guys. By the way, just want to say that this is the holy grail of shows. My two favorite guys. I'm about the same age. I grew up with the same wrestling. I just want to say this is an honor coming home from work listening to this.
That's awesome, man.
Glad to have you here, man. Thank you.
I'm honored that everyone's here.
It's still amazing to me, not to call you. It's still amazing to me that people think that way of us, man. I'm just me and Joe are just regular fucking dudes who watch wrestling, man. But that's fucking awesome.
That's the best part. I literally am, like I said, the same type of wrestling era with you guys. It's good to actually get the point of view of the late '80s, early '90s, the present. I just love it. I like the views on the heel turns and everything, and just what. Okay, I'm done showering, you guys. I gotta tell you something. So I am getting really pissed off at when we see the heels, especially you guys have touched base on this before. When Daniel Bryan got popular, they kind of just softened him up. They started making him suck up to the crowds when he didn't have to do chance to suck up with the crowds. A guy who you guys have touched base with in the past month or two, I think, is Dolph Ziggler. He's not the show-off anymore. He doesn't have the attitude. He doesn't have the whole, just basically what got him to where he is. Do you think that this John Cena Total Divas thing, maybe that this is just, a hoax with the show, and hopefully it's a storyline that they can run, get Ziggler back to being Dolph Ziggler, where I could actually see him wearing the title where he belongs and not just being, Rusev, next guy, random storyline thrown in there.
First of all, Ziggler needs to fucking change his outfit. Number one, he's starting to look like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels mixed together with the boots and the fucking tights. I don't know what he's doing, but he's like picking apart their wardrobe back from the 1990s. Number two, this Total Diva shit needs to get off the fucking TV. I don't want anything happening on that show transgressing into Monday Night Raw. It's fucking
It's
pathetic.
a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it's for the females who want to fucking get mixed in with drama and
Mr.
bullshit.
9 to 5 versus Butt Fuck Dem. Book with young Vince Russo.
Number three,
Thanks,
even if Ziggler and Cena do fight, it's a little bit too late, honestly, for Ziggler. I think Ziggler needs to turn heel, and I've always said Ziggler needs to be booked as a fucking cocky motherfucker who thinks he's better than everybody, like Mr. Perfect was booked back in the 1990s.
Right.
Easy as that. It's simple as that.
I'm surprised they don't see that with him. I mean, like, we all kind of see that with him. Why the hell don't they see
Remember
that?
when they actually cut off his fucking hair? Remember that?
Yeah, he looked ridiculous.
Yeah. Why is it though these days though you just don't see and like with The Rock and Stone Cold when they did suck up to the crowd everything, and then WWE now just seems to like change that after like, well, this guy's too hot for 3 to 6 months. He got here doing this. We got to make it now where it's almost like I almost wonder if it's like a business decision that they got to sell more merch with the guy now or something. But it's like they got to have him suck up to the crowd. They did with Daniel Bryan, now Dolph Ziggler. I mean, it just seems like every big new guy, even CM Punk, they try to do it with, and that I just don't understand why they don't have any more Stone Cold faces, The Rock faces. I mean, they never do that anymore. It seems.
Yeah, I mean,
They could have had the opportunity with Cena and Bryan if Bryan didn't get injured.
Right.
Yeah,
they don't have a face. I mean, I've been saying this for a couple days, or a couple weeks now. Like, it's like they don't have one over-ass face right now. They've got Seth Rollins as like supposed the bad heel, sort of, but they don't have an over face. Who's the face? When someone else does something, they start doing the S's.
It could be Rollins. Honestly, if they flipped him with Triple H and he got too cocky, people would like him being too cocky. That would start going over. You'd be like, oh wow, something just fell on our lap. But like, it's like they don't even want to.
The next big faces are right under our noses. Daniel Bryan is ready to come back. I've always said that he needs to be back and that he could be the face of the company, and I don't know who in the WWE does not see Daniel Bryan as the face of the company. He does everything he possibly can to make the company look good. He's the ideal guy that I would want as the number one guy for a company. And they got Finn Balor. Finn Balor in NXT. He's 34 years old. When are they going to pull the trigger on him? He's got no homo. He's a decent looking guy, and he's got the ring entrance. He's got the in-ring skills. He's got fucking everything you need to be the next John Cena. When are they going to pull the trigger on him? They got guys right there. They just don't want to do it.
Well, imagine Vince, trying to sell Finn Balor to Vince. I feel like that's I mean, I don't know. You'd think that he would make comparisons sort of in a way to the way the Undertaker's entrance and the mystery about him, and but then
Dude, I am petrified of Finn Balor getting to the main roster. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean,
they would try to get too cute with him, probably. I mean,
just like they did with Neville. Neville was perfect in NXT. Now he's wearing a fucking cape and he's a poor man's Batman. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, it's very scary.
All the steam got taken away right from his big match on Raw with John Cena. It's like it's like that is the stuff that frustrates me. It's like, how do you fuck this up? I don't understand. You had a huge match with John Cena. He has the belt. NXT's hot as and the champ is perfect too with Rollins' body size. I mean, it's not like he has to go against like a Brock Lesnar right now. wouldn't the time be to push him up when you got a guy who, isn't like, 200 pounds bigger than him?
Yeah, I mean, it is the time. And Finn Balor, if we can get Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor, people are thinking that it's going to be like all of them for the Intercontinental title soon. We're going to have like Finn Balor, Daniel Bryan will come back, Kevin Owens, and then you'll have a hell of an Intercontinental division,
No, hey, that'll make it deep finally, and it'll finally be where the world champions, once again, are going for the IC belt sometimes, too. I mean, that's a storyline that they just don't even do what they did. In the early 90s, when you had, like, Mr. Perfect, you had Roddy Piper had it. A couple other guys that were, like, in the world title hunt, or they had the world title. It's like, hey, if these guys aren't going to go for the world title now, it's like, let's give them a 1A and 1B, storylines and matchups. And that's what kept, the middle of the show sweet, and you still had something for the end of the show, and you're not just playing your whole hand in the front of Raw or a pay-per-view.
Right. Now, hey, thanks for the call, man. That was a great call. We had a lot of shit to go over on that one. For sure, you got left on. And there was a lot of good points. I'm excited about the Intercontinental stuff, but it's just, if they keep giving us that shit from Monday Night Raw, I'm going to go crazy and eat somebody. Like, I'm going to become a cannibal for some reason. I'm kind of excited to see what Jericho and Owens do on Saturday. If you remember, the Beast in the East Japan pay-per-view or whatever, house show, special event, whatever you call it, it was like 5 a.m, but Chris Jericho was tearing it up in that match. I mean, if anybody remembers, Chris Jericho was running around that thing like crazy. And if he can give us some of that with Kevin Owens, this is it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good deal. And
but the fact that it's for the Intercontinental title, I don't know why that wasn't advertised. Like, why would you not advertise that?
I don't know. And you're right.
Why would you not have Jericho on Monday Night Raw to at least build towards the match?
Yeah. Well, they didn't have him on to build to that match he had at the Beast in the East, It's just very underground. It feels like it's a house show, but for the hell of it, they're throwing it on the network. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. You're right. Why don't they tell more people about this and hype it more? And here's the other thing. When these women tear it up on NXT TakeOver, and I talk to all these common, newer wrestling fans, I'm like, yeah, SummerSlam was okay, but, I mean, what about NXT next TakeOver the night before? That was really good. And like, oh, I didn't see that. Like, what the fuck? You didn't see that? They don't know. They're pink hats. They're what I see at the Red Sox at Fenway Park now. They're just people who have money who heard the Red Sox were a lot of fun, and they went to the ballpark, and they don't goddamn know. And that's it. And there's a ton of that in WWE. They don't know. They're just like, John Cena, yeah, I'll buy the fucking figure. Like, they don't know. We get another phone call here coming. Let me see who this is. All right, you're on. What's up?
Hey, Cronin, what's up? It's Johnny T. Hey.
Oh, no. Johnny.
Hey, listen, I had a rumor. At least I've been spreading a rumor about you.
What?
I heard that, you take that donation money and you buy sluts.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, you buy whores.
Yeah, I pay for your mother.
Hold on a second.
What?
You're a liar, Joe.
I'm not a liar. You're a fucking liar.
You're a liar. And I know it.
Fuck you.
Buy the whores, and you take the money, and you buy the whores.
I don't buy whores, and I buy your mother, and that's about it.
Hold on a second, Joe. There's someone else who wants to talk to you. Hold on, let me get him.
Jesus.
His name, you may know him. His name is Dead Wrong Dumbass.
Oh, I don't have time for this.
Come over
on.
Here, Dead Wrong.
Oh, I don't have time for this. We're doing a show. Me and
Joe. Joe, I'd like to talk to you, but my dick is small.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. This isn't any of who's doing this? Who's calling?
Bye, Joe, you fuck.
Oh, bye. Yeah, okay. Prank call. I get it. What an asshole. This is what happens on Out of Nowhere.
Out of nowhere. That's really out of nowhere.
It is out of nowhere. It's out of left field. Let me call Leah up. We're going to get some news going here. We're going to continue to take your calls, too. I know that there's goddamn, we've missed more calls than...
we appreciate all the fucking, the desire to call in, guys. It means a lot. Trust me.
All right, let's put Tony on. He's been calling about 70 times. Tony, what's up, man?
Hey, Joe, is that Joe Cronin?
It is Joe Cronin. How are you?
Not much, man. I have a question for JD and you.
Okay.
This is for JD. This is for JD. So what's up, JD?
What's up, man?
Hey, I had a question for you. This is okay with you?
If you ever get to it, I'll be amazed.
First question for you, JD. How you feel about the Divas Revolution? How you feel about that?
How do I think? What do I think about the Divas Revolution? I think it's fucking in the grave already. Number one, if you guys have been watching me on Off the Script, you know how much I've been complaining about it. Number two, where is Sasha Banks on my fucking television?
Right. What the
That's
fuck?
all I got to say about your Divas Revolution. Where is Sasha Banks?
I agree with you, and I
Get
watched
that shit
your,
trending in the fucking chat. Hashtag where is Sasha Banks?
Send it to WWE.
And this for you, Joe Cronin. How do you feel about the Big Show versus Brock Lesnar? How you feel about it?
I feel like we're going to see the same thing we saw the last time they wrestled, and the Brock Lesnar's going to bury him like a psychopath. They're literally using a special event to put over Brock Lesnar so Brock Lesnar can wrestle The Undertaker at Hell in the Cell again. So I think he's going to tool bag Big Show.
Yeah, I agree with you. And JD, I'm a big fan of yours. I watched your Off the Script. How much the t-shirts are? You know, any idea?
T-shirts at $19.99, man. ProWrestlingTees.com/WWE Off the Script. They ship internationally.
Hey, Tony, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate that. And so doesn't JD. And good thing bringing up the T-shirts. He knows what to do. And you know what? Speaking of bringing up the T-shirts, I almost goddamn forgot. What the hell is wrong with me? Tonight, well, I'm going to get Leah in a second. She's giving me the stare down. She's giving me the evil. All right, we'll get to your news. Holy shit, Jesus. We'll get to it. We are brought to you by WrestleCrate. Go to WrestleCrate.com. Enter in coupon code, what's your coupon code, JD?
JD sent me.
So you can choose JD sent me or Joe sent me. It's a J either way. And either way, it's 10% off, I believe. So go to WrestleCrate.com and enter in coupon code Joe sent me or JD sent me to get 10% off your WrestleCrate and enjoy it. Mine came today, and I'm salivating like a fucking maniac. Because I want to open it, but we had to do this.
I was actually on their Twitter page. I think we're gonna get some nice surprises in the next couple of months. They got some new Funko Pop. They got Sting, Andre the Giant, Nikki and Brie Bella. They got some pretty good shit coming out.
Oh man, I'm pumped, dude. I can't wait. Every time I get one, I'm like a psychopath. I'm like, is it there yet? And then my kid freaks out, so that's why I started having him on, because otherwise he freaks out. I'm trying to add you to the call, Leah. Invite to group call. There we go. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Okay, cool. Now we're gonna do some news with Leah. Me and JD are gonna react. I don't know what we're gonna do, but take it away, Leah.
Well, you were just talking about Pro Wrestling Tees, so we can start there. WWE is blocking Jim Neidhart from selling any of his T-shirts, and Colt Cabana and CM Punk are like flipping out about it.
They're fucking blocking Jim the Anvil Neidhart, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me ask you something.
This guy
where is Jim Neidhart's fucking merchandise on WWE.com?
Right.
I frequently shop there. I never seen one fucking Jim Neidhart T-shirt on WWEshop.com.
Right.
Why won't they let this man earn some extra income?
It's unbelievable. Really? This dude, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and I don't know why we call him the dude, he's on Total Divas with Natalya, like stumbling around, having all kinds of problems and shit. And you know, fuck you. Fuck your T-shirts that you would have, I don't even know how many he would have sold anyway, but fuck him. Fuck his T-shirts. You can't do it. We're going to cock block you, then put you on our Total Divas show looking like a fucking psychopath, and you're not allowed to do it. That's how petty this shit has got. Now, they've done this to Stone Cold. I mean, they've sort of blocked other people too. It's almost like their legal department, like the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta, let me backtrack for a second here. But yeah, it's like the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. I gotta mention some donations that we didn't mention. JS Lay with 3 Ys. JS Lay donated $10. He said, good shit, fellas. JD, glad you're feeling better, bro. Looking forward to this on the regular. Hashtag fact, hashtag fuck those other guys, man. Moshmaster D, we saw his actually. Thanks, man. Stone Cold Cronin fan hits the 316. Great to see you guys together. I might jack off. So Stone Cold Cronin fan is gonna go to where no other man's gone before. A great way to start, Leah. I'm pissed off about WWE already. Good job.
It doesn't take much to get you pissed off at WWE.
Or at anything.
Brock Lesnar has been confirmed to be on Monday Night Raw.
Yes. In Boston.
In Boston, yeah, of course.
The one
Not
I
even
didn't
Brock
go.
Lesnar can save Monday Night Raw.
I don't think so. But he might hit a fan with a car door. So.
No, that was pretty good. Yeah.
What else you got?
Did you? I heard you mention him earlier. You may have already mentioned this. A developmental manager is coming out saying that Brock Lesnar bullied him one night. The story is kind of funny. Like.
Yeah, we talked about it, but.
Yeah.
The only thing funny about it is how mad Cornette gets when he tells the story.
Oh, I didn't see that in the story.
No, we brought that up earlier. What else you got?
Let's see. A lot of old stuff. I mean, stuff that's like a couple days old. Yeah,
because people are already in the chat. # old news.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of new stuff out tonight. There's just not a lot going on. Hornswoggle's been suspended for 30 days. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's right.
He's still on the roster? Holy shit.
Yeah, that was the first funny thing
said.
that I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, he violated the talent wellness program. It doesn't say what he did, but
how about this one, man? Not to cut Leah off.
He played
The
with
Rock
himself.
versus Triple H is still the plan for WrestleMania 32, according to reports from the Wrestling Observer.
I've been saying they should just do that the whole time.
that was the
anyway.
next thing I was actually going to get to. So yeah, you did totally cut me off. People started speculating, I guess, because they moved him in the WWE shop website. They moved him from alumni to current. And he also, I can't find the news story on this that I read earlier. I don't know if it was taken down or what, but he made this big tweet on Instagram stating that there's some very big, cool partnership campaign. It's the first of its kind. And he gave out a hint. He said, I'll leave you all with this hint. Service is a very powerful word. So I don't know what that means, but people are speculating that
It's called a hand job.
going on.
It's a hand job.
And his dog died, which was really
Oh my
sad.
God.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, my thoughts and prayers actually go out to Dwayne Johnson, man. His little puppy ate poisonous mushrooms in his backyard, dude. That's
He's
fucked
like
up.
had horrible luck because he just saved the two of them. He adopted these two dogs.
Yeah.
And I think what was it last week? He saved them from the pool.
Yeah.
And then this
Unlike William
week-
Shatner.
And he had to it wasn't like, I mean, the dog was, they brought it to the vet. They did everything they could. Obviously, they had to make the choice to take it off, life support, so all its organs were failing. It ate mushrooms in the backyard. It was like wicked bad luck.
This is horrible.
I feel so bad for him.
This is just terrible. I don't know why I'm laughing at this. It's horrific.
You wouldn't be laughing if it was Melly.
It's awful. Yeah, my dog died. It's a terrible thing. Anything else, Leah? I'm gonna get you off the call because it's like taking up the bandwidth like crazy.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like everyone said, old news. There's not much going on besides Brock Lesnar, Monday night, and everything.
We gotta get you a new picture. That fox with its tongue out is freaking me the fuck out.
You don't like my fox?
Yeah, it doesn't quite go with your voice. Like, you don't like my fox?
I'll find a new picture.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys later.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bam. And let's take we're going to take more calls because people are demanding they want to call in. Skype is crazy. I'll have to fix that later. By the way, I got my Colt Cabana thing from Pro Wrestling Tees. Just a safe place for me and my friend to tell our story. 254, what's up?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Llama. JD knows who this is.
Oh my God, what a fucking skag.
Humma.
I had a few questions for JD. What do you think of Big Show going against Brock Lesnar? Do you think that's a good matchup or no?
Man, I love the Big Show, bro. Big Show's my favorite wrestler of all time. I love his theme song as well, as you all know.
No, and the final one is I'm pretty pissed off about Ziggler and where he is right now. I still think he should be champion, but they're burying him. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, he should be. Ziggler's never going to make it. It's never going to make it because this is just another Zack Ryder to them.
Well, he's not going to make it if they keep fucking booking him in General Hospital type fucking storylines.
Oh yeah, he should make it, but this is like when they did this to Zack Ryder, he plummeted and died. But they feel like they can get away with doing it to Ziggler. It seems like, but all it's done is weaken both guys. Dolph Ziggler seems like he's in high school, and then okay. And here's the other thing: he's with Lana. Then it's Summer Rae and Lana and the rings and all the bullshit. And then on top of that, on E, the coming up this week on Total Divas, he's apparently going to hit on Nikki Bella and try to kiss her and shit. What the fuck is going on, man? It's high school shit. It's Dolph Ziggler with his noodles. It's fucking high school. And Rusev used to crush people, and Lana, we all found out this was a mistake. We all wanted Lana to be with somebody. We all wanted Lana to turn on Rusev and to be this face. She was better as a heel. She was better with Rusev. Just put her back in that role. Who would have thought that the Sable Mark Marrow thing didn't work? It just died. It's meaningless.
Yeah, dude. Rusev and Lana had that perfect power couple thing going on. I could have seen Rusev was such a great fucking heel when he was United States champion. He was powerful. He was a fucking man. Now he's like a fucking chicken shit pussy that he lost his way. To me, honestly, I think there needs to be a double turn. I think Rusev needs to either turn face and fucking rejoin with Lana because everybody loves Lana, and Dolph Ziggler needs to turn heel and just go on a fucking mean streak and be a badass and fucking a cocky-ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And going back to Lama's question, Big Show versus Lesnar at the MSG show on Saturday night needs to be Big Show's last match for quite some time, if not for good.
Yeah.
I think this needs to be it for the Big Show.
Oh, that was another time on Raw when I laughed, by the way. When Mark Henry faces Big Show, I came in the room and just saw it, and I started laughing like a maniac, like out loud.
You laughed at the 3 body slams and then the big punch?
Yes.
That's all the match consisted of.
Yeah, I came in, I just saw them standing there, and I went, what? And I just started laughing. I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't believe, here we go again.
The world's strongest jobber, Mark Henry?
It was just awful. I mean, what the fuck? Henry has jobbed to like 8 people in the last 2 years in the same way. He gets thrown through a table, thrown through this. He's supposed to be the world's strongest man.
As soon as Mark Henry cut his dreadlocks off, that won his career.
It all went downhill. He wasn't a badass anymore. 347, you're on. What's up?
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, baby.
Oh, yeah, what's up? What's up, Joe and JD? I got a question for JD. What would it take for JD to drink NyQuil on stream? Like just a full bottle of NyQuil. Like what match would have to happen?
What match would have to happen?
What match would have to happen? Shit.
You might have seen it.
If it hasn't happened during a Big Show match, you probably won't be seeing it, man.
Probably should have happened Monday.
It probably should happen Monday.
Monday it should have happened, yeah, exactly. Matt Dunphy, what's up, bro?
Oh, nothing. Just typing a paper for one of my classes. Thought I'd call in to the show. Had a really interesting opinion about the whole Lana Rusev thing.
Yeah.
What
Save
made
us.
Rusev such a big heel in the first place, in my opinion, was such his anti-USA sort of gimmick that he had, and how he was just so pro-Russian, and how Lana controlled him. However, I find it strange that they had him continue to be this anti-USA guy as a Bulgarian, while Lana, it's okay for her now to be, I don't know what she is, but
she's 80s.
I think she really boosted him as a heel, making him super Russian, and now that he's Bulgarian, people still chant USA at him, yet he doesn't even talk about, I don't even know the last time he mentioned something bad about USA.
Well, it's weird.
I don't know.
He was Bulgarian. He was Bulgarian, then he was Russian. They were like, he'll be more scarier as Russian. Let's just go with that. And then let's go back to Bulgarian now. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
The USA chants just prove to everybody that WWE fucked up a good thing. They take one of the most simplistic storylines that gets people, heated, which is a foreign entity versus someone stepping on American soil against the good old USA. They take that and they just fucking flush it down the toilet. That was working for Rusev, no matter who we fought. It could have been Jack Swagger, it could have been fucking Mark Henry, John Cena, it could have been a fucking cardboard cutout of fucking Pat Patterson, for all I give a fuck. It doesn't matter. It worked, and they fucked it up.
I give them a break, though, in a way, because I think they were trying to do the right thing this time. I really do. I think they were like, the fans want this. Let's turn her face. They just did it wrong, and probably now looking back, they shouldn't have done it. They listened to us, and we were wrong. I think we were wrong.
We were wrong.
Right.
We were wrong. We talked about this on the show, how we want face Lana, we want her to wrestle. We were wrong. We can only blame ourselves for this.
Yeah, this one's our fault. Yeah, this one's our fault. We were like, we like her, not like this though. But they also fucked up too, because what they did is stupid. They could have done something else with her. They should have teased it for a lot longer and took the temperature on it, not gone so full in on it, and easily flipped her right back. You know, she could have cheated on Dolph Ziggler right away with Rusev, like, I still love him, I don't care. And then she's really a heel now because she doesn't speak up for women. But my fear is that Lana's been promoting on her Twitter a lot, like, my character's great because I stick up for women who are beaten and who are battered.
God,
so once you do that, now you can't just be like, "Oh, I'm heel. We're against beating. We're actually for beating women." You know. So now they can't switch. It's just weird. It's awkward now.
I know. And one more thing, kind of off topic. The October 12th, I'll be there. I live up in Lincoln Park now, which is north side Chicago. And there's a wrestling bar up here owned by former diva Victoria.
Victoria.
And her husband. Yeah, and they're having a post-Raw party hosted by Bob Backlund. And the previous one, yeah, I know. And the previous one, Paige was actually there. And I met some indie wrestlers who were told they were drinking with her and all this other crazy shit. So I can't make any promises, Joe, but for your live post-Raw show, I'm going to see what I can do.
Yeah.
I'm going to see who I can get to call in. We might be able to get some crazy shit. Who knows? But
dude,
I'll do my best.
You might see Bob Backlund get arrested. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, especially in Chicago with, who knows what can happen.
Bob Backlund is, I swear to God, he's starting to go out of his mind. Or he's trolling us all. But he's fucking, just pay attention to some of the Bob Backlund news from the last 2 years, and you'll wonder what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. It should be just a crazy night of partying and wrestling, and who knows what can happen. Who knows?
I don't know, man. I hope you sleep with Paige, though. I'll tell you that. Matt Dunphy, thank you very much for the call. I hope he fucks Paige. Or Sasha. Oh man. All right, JD. So what are your feelings on, for the people that don't watch you? I mean, I don't know. We can get this out in the air. What the hell is up with Seth Rollins? What are we feeling on this guy? I think he's going to Mania with the title. Obviously, you put this much goddamn commitment into him. But what are your feelings on Seth?
This is an excellent topic, my friend. Everybody's been asking me, especially with all the WrestleMania 32 rumors that I reported over the weekend on Off the Script, how I would book Seth Rollins. Honestly, there is no challengers for Seth Rollins right now. I would honestly have Seth Rollins hold the WWE Championship until WrestleMania, where I would have Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble. I want to see Brock Lesnar being built up as the face of the company. I want to see him go into the Royal Rumble against all odds. Fuck, have him draw number one. Get in there and book the Royal Rumble this time with some fucking meaning. Get Angle in there. Get a Bryan in there. Get some NXT guys in there. Develop some fucking feuds that are going to build up until WrestleMania in the Royal Rumble like it did back in the 90s.
Right.
Lesnar wins the Rumble, goes on to fight Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, wins his title back, and gets his revenge. Because they have to revisit it.
Yeah.
He never got the match completed at Battleground.
Right. No, hey, that's what I want to see. I think everyone does. And there was some chemistry at one point when they were starting to go after each other after WrestleMania. There was some little chemistry between Brock and Seth. For some reason, there's some kind of bizarre chemistry with those two. Because Brock is so real, it takes that goofy Seth character away a little bit. It take Kane, John. What was he going to? Brock. I can't see him saying that to Brock. What are you going to do, Brock? But he does it all the time to everybody else. John, Kane. It's just, you're going to tie you to the railroad tracks. But when Lesnar gets real, it gets freaked out. And it's crazy. Lauren Darkin says, breaking news, John Cena just gave birth to 3 puppies and managed to breastfeed them all. That's from Lauren Darkin in the chat. Wow.
Wow, that really is Superman.
That is unbelievable. Hey, Joe and JD, I have a question. Do you think fans will turn on Charlotte because the fans want Paige and Sasha right now? It is a little bit of a dangerous time. I will say that. Because Charlotte deserves what's going on, but a lot of people are caught off guard by it. Because we thought Charlotte should have been the first one to come up a while back after Paige came up. And that was before, Sasha really caught fire. And I understand that they wanted to give it to Charlotte next. She's next in line. They can put the Nature Boy thing with her. I think she's a strong champion. I think we're going to get Charlotte. It's going to be Charlotte versus Sasha at WrestleMania or Paige versus Sasha at WrestleMania. One of those two things. Please, God, don't give us any triple threat 4-way things. unless they're really going to do a good job, right?
This is what I don't find. This is what I find odd, man, and I want to bring this to your attention because I mentioned this a few weeks back on my show, and I want to get your opinion on it. Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch, they're all on the main roster now. They're doing their thing. Obviously, they're being treated a bit differently compared down to NXT. But now, Sasha's on the main roster. She had her, her taste of what the Divas go through on Monday Night Raw. But down in NXT at NXT TakeOver Respect, she's fighting Bayley in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the NXT Championship. Now, as a viewer, don't you think that we perceive what Sasha Banks is doing down in NXT more important than what she's doing on Monday Night Raw, being that she's not even being highlighted? I mean, that would be the way to me if I was watching the product. What do you think Sasha Banks is thinking? Fuck, I'm going to go for the NXT title. There's nothing going on Monday Night Raw right now. It's more important.
Well, here's what I think. I think that they did the same thing in a way. They didn't, because Kevin Owens got to beat John Cena during all that. Right now, Sasha hasn't gotten that. Sasha's gotten almost the exact thing that's happened with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens had the title. He loses it. He comes up to the roster, gets to beat Cena, gets to do all this stuff with Cena, has to go back for the rematch against Finn, drops that. Now that story's over, and now he's on the full main roster. Now he can go at it 100%. Charlotte gets the same thing. I mean, Sasha Banks gets the same thing, but she hasn't gotten that big, crazy match yet. She got the big match in NXT TakeOver to lose the belt, but now she has a rematch coming. That's NXT. But you're right, she hasn't gotten that big moment, big match on Raw. Although, she did have some good matches against Paige, a couple good Raw matches with Paige. So they did put her over that way. But, because who is the girl that she's going to beat? The equivalent is Nikki Bella. Because Nikki Bella is the mainstay, former Divas champion in the WWE main roster. So really, there should be an epic kind of match with Sasha and Nikki Bella, and Sasha should beat Nikki Bella if they were going to give the exact same formula to her. But the real answer is too many Divas are coming up. Too many Divas came up at once, where Kevin Owens kind of came up by himself, so he was allowed that attention and detail. But then the question is, clearly Sasha is the goddamn gem. So if she's the gem, why the hell don't they get this thing going? And I'm hoping that with this Paige breaking up from PCB thing, I'm hoping that they focus on Paige and Sasha, and they put on a program for months together. I think that's the way to go. Put Sasha and Paige on a program for months, and then figure out WrestleMania after that.
See, the thing with Paige, though, is everything she said in that wannabe pipe bomb that she cut a couple of weeks on Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago, people actually started cheering it because everything she said was true.
Yeah.
And when someone comes out like that and just starts openly expressing themselves and everything is true and exactly how the fans are feeling, she's going to get cheered. So it kind of had like a backlash effect to it. To me, if you ask me. I don't know.
Well, and this is what Nikki Bella was already pissed off about in that interview. She talked about AJ Lee going off, and then she couldn't retort it or rebuttal it.
Yeah.
And she's kind of getting to rebuttal it, I guess. But Nikki Bella is still doing it in her character thing, where Paige seems like she's getting real. And so you're not even on the same level. She's shitting all over you, and you're still going, oh, poor Paige. But Paige is getting real with you, so it's not even on the same wavelength. Don't make any sense. And what the fuck is she doing tagging with those girls the week after she shit all over them? What the hell was that about? I don't understand what they're doing now. Everything seemed like it was going in the right direction, and now it's just all confused me to hell. I don't know what's happening. Too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen. They need to separate these team things, get that shit done with, get them all off the same team together, keep Tamina and What's-Her-Face together, and then that's it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. That was terrible storytelling. If they wanted to go that route, they should have never even booked the match to begin with. All Paige did was just leave, and Natty came down, and Natty got a good 30 seconds of TV time, and she got pushed off the apron, and it was just awful, dude. I don't even know how to go about it. It was just so fucking terrible.
It's funny that I've been talking about, like, where's Natty, and then she came out, and then she gets tooled. And people are like, is Paige going heel now? I had people asking me, still, is Paige going heel now? They don't know. There's people that don't know. And I think they're the younger fans, but it's like, dude, she just attacked her, like, her sort of closest friend or only friend left in the back. She just, dropped her on her jaw on the apron. You know how she's heel. but she's going to end up being loved, like you said. But this is what Sasha Banks should be doing. Sasha Banks should be the one screaming at everyone, telling them they all suck, because they want her to be the heel anyway. And Charlotte's just going to end up being the boring Bret Hart. You know what I mean?
Divas just got to fuck it. The real revolution, is in NXT. If you guys just want the clear-cut answer to that, you want a revolution, it's down in NXT with Bayley and Sasha Banks, and then Asuka versus Bayley, the next feud to come up.
The thing that sucks, too, yeah, you're right, and there's a lot more, too. The thing that sucks is what we're all worried about is every time they come up, it's you know what I mean? It's, bring them up to the roster, but then you bring them up and everything sucks. But then if they're in NXT, they're killing it. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if we brought Kevin Owens back to NXT, kept Finn Balor there, brought the girls back again? Like NXT pay-per-view for 2 hours with Sasha Banks and Charlotte and Paige and Becky, all them, and then Kevin Owens and everybody, and just kept doing that. You'd crush. Eventually, people would catch on to this shit, because there's a lot of common fans of the WWE that don't, main roster, they don't watch NXT. It's unbelievable. They don't watch it. They don't know. They don't even care. There's 60% of the audience doesn't watch NXT. But then they come on sometimes and they bitch about Raw. Some of the people here will say, Raw sucked, Joe. This really sucked. I'll be like, well, did you see NXT the other night when this happened? Oh, I don't know. I didn't really catch it. What the fuck are you watching this for then? That's like being in line at the grocery store and they're like, hey, you know something? Here's a knife. You can cut yourself with this knife, or you can buy these nerds over here. Oh, and you're like, I'll take the knife. Like, why wouldn't you that was I don't know what I just said. Why don't you just watch NXT then? If you're mad at Raw, watch NXT, and that's it. You're good.
One of the guys in the chat said, fuck women's wrestling, man. Obviously, he didn't watch the Sasha Banks versus Bayley match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Because if you did, those 3 words haven't even been typed in the chat. Fuck women's wrestling, man.
Sasha Banks.
That's pathetic.
Sasha Banks and Bayley tore it up, man. Sasha Banks and Bayley had one of my favorite matches, of all time. Like, one of my favorite moments, I can't remember many things that have happened over the last few years. And even some of the women in NXT have had really good matches, and my brain kind of forgets things quickly. The older something is, the more I remember it. But going back, I've still gone back. I went back a couple days ago and watched Bayley versus Sasha again because of the way they pulled the crowd in, the way they told the story, her jamming her hand, all these little details that make you believe and get you inspired and make you care about the match as it goes on. They're just doing it so well. And WWE Raw is just doing it so friggin' wrong that I don't understand. Who the hell is going to beat Braun Strowman over there? Who's going to take him out, and what's going to happen?
Braun Strowman? Braun Strowman doesn't belong in the ring solo, period. He needs to be behind Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt for the foreseeable future. There was actually rumors going around, which they got to be fucking, someone's got to be drugged up if they're reporting this shit. Undertaker versus Braun Strowman, one of 3 possible opponents for Taker at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I saw that. That is insane. Insane. That's what would happen if it was 1994. No, you could do that years ago. That is the thing you would have done years ago, maybe. This big dude, they did it. Fucking Gonzalez, right? Giant Gonzalez, they did it already. It was fucking terrible. Why would you do that now? Granted, he's a better guy than Gonzalez, but, there's just no need for that. Undertaker.
I just got to throw it out there. During the 93 Rumble, when Gonzalez debuted with Harvey Wimpleman, I was fucking pissed that he fucking destroyed The Undertaker. Even after that big attack in the Rumble, I thought The Undertaker was still going to win, but then he got dumped out anyway.
I imagine you freaking out there. If you were there live?
No, I was watching it.
No, okay. Well, I still imagine you freaking out at the TV. Like, what the fuck? This guy with pubic hair growing out of his ass just eliminated The Undertaker. The fuck? And then it happened again. Want to go into it again? Great Khali. He did it again. He got buried by the Great Khali. He tried to put him over by letting him bury him.
Fucking awful.
And every time, almost, it hasn't paid off. Unbelievable. It hasn't paid off at all. Fuck my life. No, Undertaker's got to be putting over someone big. And not even putting over. We don't know if he's going to put over someone. I really believe that The Undertaker should go in and put his career on the line, and that there should be a casket match, and or there at least be a casket. I think he should lose in a casket match, And I think like the Druid should come down and carry the casket out of the entrance, and that's that's it.
Realistically, what do you think is going to happen with Taker at Mania? Do you think it's going to be the John Cena match that we will be getting 2 years too late, or is it going to be someone else?
It's so hard.
It's not going to be Sting.
It can't be Sting. I don't want. The only person that I want to see him wrestle, and I know that this isn't going to happen probably, but I want to see him wrestle Wait, I'm thinking of Brock Lesnar. I was thinking of Stone Cold and Lesnar. No, I don't want to see Stone Cold and Undertaker. No, I think he could wrestle like Seth Rollins. To be honest, but that's a waste because Seth Rollins is going to be WWE champion. So I can't really answer your question. I'm like cock blocking myself. I don't want to see Taker Sting. They can't carry the match together. They just can't. They can't carry the match together. So I don't know who the Undertaker could wrestle. And The Rock has Triple H. Why would The Rock have The Undertaker, you know? I don't know. So I'm confused. I don't know. I literally don't know the answer to that. Somebody tell me. I don't know who he can wrestle.
Or you could just give the title back to John Cena and have The Undertaker versus John Cena as the main event for WrestleMania.
It could be John Cena. I mean, right now, out of everything we mentioned, John Cena seems the most likely candidate. And for John Cena to end the Undertaker's career, maybe Undertaker's got a lot of respect for Cena, and he wants it to be Cena. I don't know. A lot of people talking about Shawn Michaels coming back or something for a match at WrestleMania, which I think is crazy because they're in Texas, but I'd love to see that.
No, Taker versus Kane should not happen.
No.
That would be fucking awful, and I would have to buy fucking stock in NyQuil. Never mind fucking drink it.
You're not real. You're not real. 256, you're on. What's up? No, he hung up. 339-226-6610. We're going to continue to take your calls if you want to talk to us. Open up the phone lines again. Chances are once you hear someone get on, they're going to be on, and you'll want to try back again in a minute. But I had like 9 calls at once a second ago. So call back up. We'll get you on. We'll talk about wrestling. That it's at its absolute lowest almost right now. I know, JD, you're praying for fucking hell. You're hoping that they hit like a goddamn 1 rating.
Dude, I hope they slip into the fucking ones, dude. That's the only way things are going to change. Only way.
It's funny. They have to literally beat themselves to
Either
come
that
back.
or fucking hire me. I live 20 minutes from Stamford, Connecticut. Just fucking put me in the offices and I'll fucking script you an entire month.
Right. Call me and JD. I think we could both do it. I think we do it. Just, but at least give us the mid card. Let's fix that. Jesus. 904, you're on with JD from New York and Joe Cronin. What's up?
Holy hell! I had to mute the show because for some reason the audio is delayed. But I've been watching I'm kind of new. I've been watching for a couple weeks, and I usually don't call in right away because I want to learn about the show and things like that. So I've just been listening, and I just wanted to bring up one thing, and that's about it. A lot of people take the dirt sheets as like people. A lot of people like take it as gospel.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's been a lot of people and a lot of other shows who basically accuse him of lying, and I personally believe he's lying too because he hits on a couple things and then people believe him, but a lot of the things he's wrong about. I mean, last year, remember when he said they wanted Seth Rollins to look like a star at Fastlane and they got pinned by Ryback?
Who are we talking about?
Meltzer or any dirt sheet.
Oh yeah. Well, God, he's been horrible. I mean, this has been his worst few years ever. I think he's wrong like 70% of the time now.
Yeah, he just makes things up, and a lot. I mean, and that's what I get annoyed with when people on Twitter go, "Undertaker's gonna fight Braun Strowman," and that's not gonna happen.
Well, that's why these people release these stories, because the minute someone writes a column or something, they can just make shit up, and then people will be like, "This is what's happening." You're right. They take it as gospel. You start to see the picture and the postings and the threads, and people go full on and believe the whole thing 100% when it's not. Not always true. Sometimes it is.
Dave Meltzer's been doing his thing for so long, he can put out fucking anything he wants. People are still going to fucking pay for his subscription, so he's still making money regardless. He's making a living. But for us, for us guys here on YouTube, it's just a great way. I always say it, take it with a grain of salt. Don't fucking believe what me and Joe report. It's always a great fucking conversation starter. That's it. Take it as that. We discuss. We're a wrestling community. We love wrestling. We're all in this for the same shit. Let's talk wrestling. That's it.
Yeah, but I know what you mean with the internet people, though. But yeah, we're here speculating, and that's a lot of fun. And you have to speculate on the rumors because they could be true. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But I know what you mean.
Yeah, I got you. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. Good time calling. First-time caller, I guess, and new to the shows, I think. That's awesome. Well, son, I'm going to drink this damn water. I gotta shout somebody out because we missed it a few minutes ago. The Grand Illuminous donated $1.05 and said, this is a prepared statement from the Illuminati. The reason that WWE is prohibiting sales of Neidhart merchandise is the fact that WWE owns Natalia. And since WWE... And since we own WWE, we say sorry, that's the way it goes. Hashtag Illumicrate. Thank you, Illuminati, for the donation. And Stone Cold Cronin fan before that. And now, Tyler. Tyler Maddox, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to ask a question to both of you.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, the audio is very delayed. Holy shit.
Yeah, you should turn your show down or whatever. You're going to hear a 2-minute delay or something.
I had a question for both of you.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Stop
Did he
listening.
have it written in his wallet somewhere? What's going on?
So you mentioned Strowman,
Yes.
Rollins, and Cena.
Yes.
But what would both your guys' dream match be for The Undertaker? His final match.
I mean, we kind of just went over this a little bit, but my dream match for The Undertaker? My dream match would be Stone Cold Steve Austin stuns him, and he, like, in the ring, and he goes through the second rope into the casket. But that's not going to happen.
My dream match with The Undertaker already happened at WrestleMania 25.
That's a great answer. That's what it is. Shawn Michaels.
That's
it. It was the best. You're not going to get any better. What are you going to do?
Not going to get any better than that match, period. Jim Ross had everything.
We got Jim Ross, we got Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, 25, and then we got Undertaker getting beat by Lesnar. There's another big moment, even though the match was kind of crap. We got to see that. That was insane. And the only thing else left to see is him end. Is him end. I mean, to be honest. Or maybe he won't end. Maybe he'll win and go away. But no, Undertaker is old school. He wants to lose. He wants to get beat before he quits, or before he retires, rather. Quits. That's a bad word. Oh, no. Some people are starting to think like Lesnar's really going to face him a fourth time. Why would they do that, though?
After they're already promoting this as the final encounter? What kind of fucking sense does that make?
I don't know why people... That's on the dirt
sheet, the match
sheets,
too big for WrestleMania, but then you're going to put it on WrestleMania anyway? What sense does that make?
How goddamn asinine was that? The match too big for WrestleMania. What the fuck? Okay, JD's in charge. I bet you if Joe's in charge of that, I say, you can't say that. Vince McMahon would never say something like that. You know what you say is the match that couldn't wait for WrestleMania. That's what it is. The match that couldn't wait for WrestleMania. Not the match that's too big for WrestleMania. Well, fuck, I'm not watching WrestleMania because I already saw a match that was better than it. The fuck? Vince doesn't do that shit. Vince would get pissed at something like that normally. How did that get by him? And if he even had anything to do with that, he must have had nothing to do with that. And do you believe that Vince McMahon fucking freaked out on Stone Cold Steve Austin because he started cutting a promo on Brock Lesnar while he was interviewing Paul Heyman? Do you really think so?
Yep.
Well,
can you imagine what Vince McMahon is going to tell Austin before they go on the air in a couple of weeks?
How can they not mention it? How can they not bring it up? You talk some shit, bro. You talk some shit. What'd you say about me? I heard what you said, Steve. Unless they're going to use Steve to get tooled by Lesnar. But then if they do that, all the shit about Lesnar versus fucking Stone Cold's going to come back up again, and they don't want that.
What'd you tell me earlier, that Vince McMahon lost his balls?
Yeah, he lost his balls. He lost his mind and his balls. 732, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I just want to say I appreciate you guys' work, man, on YouTube. I follow you guys. You guys are good listening.
Thanks, man.
I wanted to ask, do you guys think that Seth Rollins would be the next guy to be the franchise of the company? Because it looks like they're building him to be that next guy, you know?
He might be there. Yeah, he might be there. I mean, he's involved with every storyline. You know, he's the champion. He's doing work with Sting. He was on the Good Morning America shit after he won the title. I mean, he's been the face of the company. Jon Stewart, like, he's all over the place.
Because they've been saying Roman Reigns, but Rollins is just like, he's just getting over, man. Like, he's good on the mic. His work in the ring is just crazy, man, you know?
Well, you know, Reigns got over the other night when he tool-bagged Bray Wyatt out of nowhere, but then they did the Daniel Bryan chant. I mean, is that turning into... Yeah. But it's turning into the what? You know what I mean? Remember what Stone Cold left and people still do the what? So is it just that... Is it...
Yeah.
I think it's just they've taken it.
you guys think that CM Punk or Jim Ross will ever come back to the company?
Well, here's a good question. Who comes back first, if at all?
Yeah.
I'm going with Ross.
I miss JR, man. Miss JR, man. We call those matches, man. It was crazy.
CM Punk will be back. Jim Ross will call at least one more WrestleMania match. When The Undertaker retires, that's the match he's going to call.
That would be great. I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
By the way, Joe, the chat is saying that the stream is freezing and it's massive lag, or whatever that means.
Massive lag. We've shit our pants. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I see that it went to hell a little bit. Hold on a second. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah. We're not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. I see that. Okay, let me I'll fix it. Oh, just don't you wait. 256, you're on. I don't know if I got you before, but what's up? Hello. You're on with Joe Cronin and JD from New York.
256 going once, twice.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, you know something, when you call up the show, you better have the hitman ready to go. I'll tell you that. So, how do you feel about Natalya? Does some people are like, we love Natalya, some people don't care. With all the shit that's going on the Divas, someone just mentioned this in the chat, but with all the shit that's going on with the Divas, how can Natalya even come close to competing when we can't even get the most sought after one on the show, Sasha?
Well, Natalya, I think, deserves a spot in this whole fucking revamping of the division. I think she can play a very good babyface, sympathetic character. People want to see her. And to be honest with you, the match she put on with Charlotte down at NXT, man, I don't know why somebody wouldn't want to see that again on Monday Night Raw. I mean, she obviously can go in the ring. She's got a lot to teach these young girls coming up. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know why we can't see it either. Someone asked me about SmackDown. I gotta be honest, I haven't watched SmackDown in fucking forever. I can't stand tape shows, except for NXT. But I can't stand SmackDown as a tape show. Put it that way.
Did you hear about the rumor that Daniel Bryan wanted the Intercontinental Championship to be built solely on SmackDown? Like, he wanted SmackDown to be the Intercontinental title show.
I mean, that's not a. I guess that's not a bad idea. See it on both channels. I still think
I know.
Everybody's. I'll cornhole myself live on YouTube in front of my family and kids. If I swear to God, if they go back to the brand shit, I cannot deal with that. I will kill myself. No, absolutely not. Please, God, no. Never again. That was the worst time. That was the worst thing of those 10 years or whatever the hell many years it was that brand shit. Hot when Paul Heyman took over. That was kind of fun. But fuck no. Please, God, no. Oh my God. I will lose my mind. Hell in a Cell is irritating too to me. The idea of the cell, because it just sits there. There's no reason for it. They don't really use it. They don't do anything. I think CM Punk went up on it and beat Paul with a kendo stick or something. But
well, you know what? Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt now have been booked inside Hell in the Cell, right?
Yeah, they have. I heard that. Yeah,
that's ridiculous. I mean, I don't mind those two being in it, but I was really hoping that Brock Lesnar and Undertaker were the only match inside the Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
But obviously we're going to see some type of crazy shit with the Lesnar-Undertaker match. You know, I don't think there's going to be anybody fucking falling off a 20-foot cell, but I think Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt are going to go through the cell at least somewhere.
Wow. Yeah, I see someone getting like speared through the side of the cage and going out to the outside. And I think they have a real good opportunity to do that. Okay, you can't go through the cell anymore, or no one's going to do that. You're not really going to go off it. Although we did see, I'll give them some credit, like Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins had the best Hell in the Cell match of like since Foley, you know, of all the other ones, I think. When they both went off through the table.
Yeah, that was a very good match actually.
That was good. And I remember being like, you know, and that's because of the two guys that were in it though. But you have an opportunity here for Bray Wyatt, or rather for Roman Reigns, to spear Bray Wyatt through the cage, and the damn thing rips off. They go out of the cage to do some spots on tables, maybe even go on top of the goddamn thing, and And I don't know, it could be something exciting. I think people want to see them go on top of the cell, first of all. And then just if they fight everywhere, if they do everything, they go through tables, they go through the side of the cell, they have some spots on the top of the cell, someone goes off the side of the cell maybe, maybe that's how you break the table. You have some spots on the outside, you get back in the ring, someone's bleeding, you have a few more spots, and you have the potential for a match that could finally put both of these guys on the map the right way. Bray Wyatt's had a couple good matches himself, but especially the one with Daniel Bryan on the pay-per-view, I don't remember what it was, and it was Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble with Daniel Bryan was one of Bray's best matches. And if Roman Reigns can get that type of match with Bray and get a little bit more built up and serious, then you're going to have to start worrying about Roman Reigns winning the Rumble again if you're one of those people. But maybe we start. Do you see yourself cheering for Roman Reigns if he starts to step it up here?
Yeah. My opinion on Roman Reigns has actually kind of altered ever since WrestleMania 32, WrestleMania 31's main event. I love that main event with Brock Lesnar, and I even said it in my tweets on Monday Night Raw. Less is more with Roman Reigns. I mean, less with the microphone, just get right to the point.
Yeah.
Good facial expressions, sound tough, sound like a badass, sound like you fucking mean it, that you're going to kick his ass. Like what he did in the interaction with Bray Wyatt on Monday Night Raw with the microphone, and when Bray Wyatt came out with Strowman and Luke Harper and Roman Reigns was in the ring by himself. I like that. I like that interaction that Roman Reigns had with Bray Wyatt. I think he's coming along nice and slow. Obviously, it's Seth Rollins' time. Roman Reigns will have his time.
Right, and you're right, and it will be more organic too. By the way, I think the thing is, like you said, we're shoving him down our throats. We don't like it. We see him progress on his own and start to like him. He does some cool shit. We're gonna like him, and that's what's gonna happen. And they're gonna get what they wanted all along by letting it sort of happen. I want the Cubs to make it to the World Series because of that Back to the Future shit. I'm not gonna lie. I want them to go. What? Oh, shut up. Leah's up. Oh. No, I just want them to go because of the Back to the Future. That's the reason why I want them to go. Then, I don't know, call me crazy. I want the fucking Cubs to win. I don't know. I'm a Red Sox fan. I get to see the Sox win. How about you as a Braves fan?
Anybody but the Yankees.
That's fine. I'm good with that. I agree with that. Please don't win, Yankees. You break my heart. So let's get off the top of wrestling for a second, JD.
All right.
You want to go there?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go there.
It's out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. What are you wearing? Like,
what am I wearing?
What kind of pants are you wearing?
I'm wearing fucking Transformers pajamas.
Fucking yes, I knew it. You know what? Fuck pajamas. Counter-Strike T-shirt is epic.
Yeah. This was in my arcade block, my second and only subscription service besides WrestleCrate.
I didn't have arcade block, but I got Loot Crate.
Yeah, I canceled that motherfuckers, man. Their service was awful.
I was done with it. But fuck them. They wouldn't send it to me. I'd open it. But no, I remember we opened up the Ninja Turtle one, right?
Yeah, you got I got Raphael, you got Michelangelo.
That's right. Those are my two favorites, so it worked out. I was a little jealous about the Raphael ones. I wanted Raphael. Fucking Loot Crate. I proposed to Leah while opening up a Loot Crate. Loot Crate. That's like the ultimate trailer trash, right? Like, oh, look at this Andre the Giant t-shirt. Oh, look at this. Want to marry me? We're opening up a Wrestle Crate. Tell that. She goes, I might not have said yes. I might not have said yes. That'd be horrible. I'm glad that Douchebag donated $3.16. That was very nice of Douchebag. I appreciate that. Holy shit, bro. Let's go into the comments. I want to see what people are fucking saying here. Oh my god, this is crazy. Go Mets. Roman needs new outfit and music. Roman Reigns' music is Taz's music, like, slowed down. I mean, really, what the fuck? Like, ding-dong, 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 and then ding-dong, 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 ding-dong.
So I do agree, though. He needs a new outfit.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a problem. I don't think he's going to change his outfit. I don't think. I mean, picture him in like Seth Rollins' outfit.
got fucking some anger issues, man. I don't know.
He's flipping out on everybody. I love it though. I love him. Go get him. You want to start some shit? I want some shit. Get your ass across that motherfucking border, bitch. He says.
Well, he actually says something I agree with. I think the Blue Jays are going to win the World Series.
The Blue Jays. Wow.
Yeah.
Come to Canada, Daniel. Let's do this. He's flipping off everyone. It's great. Artman, SmackDown looks cheesy. Revamp SmackDown revamp SmackDown's look ASAP. I agree. What else we got in here? Oh, Danielle Aguilera, I am so sorry that I didn't take your call earlier. If you want to call up, I want to put you on. I had you on. JD, for the memories, I don't know if you can see me. I'm putting on my Michelangelo glasses. Leah went and found them. These make the screen look clear as shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. Try putting these on when you're on the computer. This is amazing.
I gotta find my Raphael glasses. I don't know what I did with them.
Yeah, we'll wear them together and look like special people. So what do you so we're getting close to wrapping this up. I will take more phone calls if you like. 339-226-6610. Don't give up. I'll put you on if you keep calling. No doubt about it. I hope you guys can click that like button. Follow us on Twitter at Joe Cronin Show on Twitter, and at JD. And what is your freaking Twitter? I always forget.
At JD from NY206. Everybody keeps asking me what the 206 is. Usually, I wish it was just JD from NY, but the 206 is my date of birth, February 6th.
That's awesome. Some guy earlier goes, Joe, you really think it's gonna be a fun listening to you talk with JD fucking 69 or whatever his name? I thought that was great. I was like, oh, yeah, it will be. You never heard of him? He thought you were some little kid. Kip Benjamin says WWE should split up Raw and SmackDown again. Oh, my God, no. No, I told you. No. Let's talk about something that's supposedly positive, and that is New Day? New Day.
Probably the three best guys they got right now.
The three best guys they got.
How can you not like Big E's dancing?
I love all three of these guys. They nailed it. They buried. Another funny moment from Raw that I died when Strowman buried Titus O'Neil. Like, those guys were like on top of the world like a second ago, and he's just goodbye, thrown out to the garbage. They're done, right?
Recently saying in interviews this week that he would love to be WWE champion. Highly doubt that, my friend. Highly doubt that. But keep dreaming.
No, you better start getting stuff. You better start selling merch, getting over big time, and beating people's asses, and just forget it. I don't know. You don't have any of the smarks on your side, you know? You don't have any of like the NXT crowd on your side, and you don't really have the mainstream fans on your side. You just kind of have them going like, yeah, I like that guy. I've heard of that guy. But that's it. 502.
Hey,
what's up, man?
This is Joe Cronin.
Yes, it is.
This is Joseph D from the chat. How you doing, bro?
Hey, man, it's Vince McMahon.
Oh shit, Vince.
You're talking to Vince.
Oh, but I had a quick question, man.
Yes.
You mentioned in the chat. But what if the Cubs make it to the World Series this year and Steve Bartman happens to show up and fuck it up and ruin it again for the Cubs? And I'll take your answer off. I'll hang up now and take your answer off the phone.
Oh God, I know.
If that happens, I think CM Punk will deliver a nice GTS in front of the Wrigley friendly.
That's what you do. You let CM Punk do whatever he wants.
Let CM Punk handle him.
Yeah, like, you know what, the garage door in the back, you know, I mean, like the I don't know if Fenway has that, but no, the Cubs right in the inside door where the trucks come out, they just opens up the door and CM Punk will come out and beat the shit out of him. Like, it'll be like an epic entrance and everything else. Sorry, everybody else. Give a call back. I'll get you on the air. 339-226-6610. I think this is last call, so, you know, you got to get your shit together. JD, you got anything else that you want to bring up here?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty pleased with the turnout of episode 1. I just wanted to throw that out there. Wednesday, this was a week of brainstorming here. Joe and I getting together. Everybody's been asking for it. Hopefully, this will happen weekly. Today's the debut episode. We should be going live every Friday around the same time. So if you guys are up and got nothing to do on a Friday night, Out of Nowhere, Friday's coming at you.
Bang. What about what do you think about Wednesdays? So what do you think about keeping it Wednesday?
Either way, either time works good for me, man. As long as it's after 10 o'clock, you know, because usually my schedule fucking blows at work. So I get home at 10:30, and I'm good to go by Whenever, man. 11:30.
I wanted to talk to you about that, but I'll bring it up on the air because that's what I do. 9. Well, shit, I lost you, man. I'm sorry. Call back 339-226-6610. It's last call. Got about 10 minutes left, I think, where we can get to a few more of your questions if you got them. Let's get to my buddy Talvish. What's up?
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on, man?
Talvish, what's up, bro?
Not much. Hey, I gotta ask you a quick question. Whatever happened to Damian Sandow? What happened to him?
Damian Sandow.
He's probably asking for his fucking unemployment slip.
You're right. Because, they could have brought him back with his old gimmick, I think. For debut.
Yeah, they could have. They really could have brought. They just ruined him. I mean, he was another example of like the Lana situation. And Talvish, man, thank you for the call. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to hear from you. He was another situation where it's like, the fans wanted it and they sort of gave it to us, but then after that there was nothing else to give. He nailed it. He sort of got that payoff at WrestleMania, and then that was it, right? I mean, there was nowhere for him to go. That Hulk Hogan Randy Savage thing was fucking dumb, and that's what ruined it, right? What the fuck were they doing?
That shit was fucking terrible.
Dude, let me shake my hand and the mega.
Kurt Hennig's probably rolling over in his grave to see his son dressed as fucking Hulk Hogan.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine
Jesus
Kurt Hennig
Christ.
having to watch that? He says, Marshmaster D's chiming in, buy or sell Big E NXT era or Big E New Day era?
Big E New Day era without a question.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, because you know what? As much as you can love someone when they're NXT, and the potential, the dominance, the freedom that they had in NXT, and all those tools they get to work with down there, when you can somehow bust through the horse cock that is the main roster and get over there, then that trumps it. That trumps it, because a lot of people can be successful in NXT because of the freedoms, but not a lot of people can be successful on the Reading Rainbow Monday Night Raw show. 469, what's up?
Joe, JD, how you guys doing tonight?
What's up, man?
Did I? I'm just going to reiterate what Talbot was talking about and how they fucked up with the opportunity with Damian Sandow. But I actually read some reports, main event or WWE Superstars or whichever show it was.
There's been a bunch of shit with him where, like, on the
And that's exactly what's wrong with the fucking report. It's on main event. Who
Yeah.
sees main event? Nobody.
Nobody, yeah.
Exactly.
He's been experimented with multiple times on house shows. Different reports of him coming out to different things and Mr. Mandow and all kinds of bullshit. And it's
just been talking all over the fucking place. Like, back when he won Money in the Bank, they had the perfect opportunity. I mean, if John Cena probably wasn't champion, then, they might have given him a better opportunity. But since it was Cena, then,
Never mind Damian Sandow. Everybody's fucking jumping on Damian Sandow. What about fucking Adam Rose after this ESPN
Yeah. Oh,
special?
God.
Fucking Ray LaPon. I went about this for 2 weeks on my show. Fucking that was your
Yeah, JD,
ideal
I,
opportunity to
actually
fucking
thought of it.
capitalize on this guy. I fucking started crying during the fucking show, watching this guy and his fucking kids and his wife. And
yeah.
You figured they give him a gimmick to work with, and then all of a sudden, they put him with fucking Brad Maddox. Then that's scrapped without even seeing the light of day on TV. And then they give him the party pooper, the reverse of Adam Rose. Are you fucking serious?
And they've changed his thing so many damn times. He's almost the same as Sandow. When it's happening to Sandow on the house shows, it's happening to Adam Rose. They keep repackage and change, and now you got this name, that name. He has 17 different names.
They obviously see something in him if they're giving him fucking gimmicks, but the gimmicks that they're giving him, they're pretty much setting him up to fail.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
He should just come out and say that, like, you know what he should come out and say? In 806, you're on, but I'll put you on in a second. Just give me a second. So what I would say is I would have Adam Rose come out with it. I forget what his real name is. I don't even know what it is. And I remember the name he used in NXT, but he should come out and go, this is my real name. And I was told, shut your mouth and do this. And that's the only way I was going to be able to get in a wrestling match to attempt to try to climb the ladder here and win a title, was I had to come out dancing or doing this or Mr. fucking poopy pants, and then he should go all real crazy and get serious and start doing crazy shit and getting real. That would make people go, damn, like this guy, it would just be so, it would be so organic, it would be great. Everything else now is a waste and a loss. And I'm sorry, you're on.
A fucking Maj.
Huh? What the fuck did he say? I don't even know what that was.
What the fuck was that?
It was a terrible. It was the worst prank call ever. I think he said he fucks knives. He was like, I fuck knives. Like, maybe he said
I thought
very
he said
nice.
you fucking vag and then hung up.
Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. Sean's View's dad called. 954. What's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, I'm watching your show as I'm actually at work. I wanted to ask you about what do you think about Ryback now? Do you think they're going to actually give him the championship back, or do you think they're going to have him be the gimmick? And also another question I had to the Ryback situation. Do you find it kind of ironic that he just keeps on saying the feed me more line? He doesn't really have anything to say. Like, every time he talks, it's always feed me more.
Yeah, it's because he can't talk. So they give him this big catchphrase, and they've done the most with him they can. He can't talk otherwise, but he can get a bunch of little kids to like him. And if he keeps saying, feed me more, they're going to get the most out of everybody they can. And with Ryback, we can get the most out of him with the kids that we can, and everything else sucks. We gave him the belt for a second. Now the kids want to see him get it back. Kevin Owens is a big bad boy, big angry poopy pants, and that's what we're going to get. But no, I don't think they're going to give the belt back to him yet, because I think they got to let Kevin Owens roll and run with that thing for a while. I think they got to let him go.
Back in October, you're not going to have. There's no better way to bring Sami Zayn back to get revenge against Kevin Owens, and then you have them fight over the Intercontinental title. It books itself. They don't need to. The WWE creative writers can fucking all take NyQuil at the same fucking time. They don't need to do anything.
Sign
Just
me
let
up
them
for
go out
NyQuil.
there.
They should put WWE NyQuil. They just give it to everybody. Here, Raw, it sucked. There. 301, you're on the show. What's up?
Hey, how you going, man? This is John.
You're John?
All right, yeah. Can you talk about Tyler Reese? I think he's great.
You say Kyle Reese?
Yeah, Tyler Reese. He's awesome.
Oh, Tyler Breeze. WWE will fucking destroy that gimmick.
Yeah, because
destroy.
Think about what they did. I mean, everyone says, he's very comparable to Shawn Michaels and a couple other guys like Ziggler and Michaels, and they've been fucking down in NXT forever. And they gave him those like Snooki versus this person bullshit, and he got pissed off. You know what I mean?
I think Triple H really likes him though, so maybe they might do something better with him this time.
Yeah, again, if somebody can abduct Vince McMahon, Tyler Breeze might have a career.
Yeah.
Kevin Dunn might not like Tyler Breeze because he's too pretty.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take care.
Hey, good call, man. Good shit.
All right. Yeah.
Good calls. Just coming in now all of a sudden. 339-226-6610. A couple more minutes left, and we're going to get the hell out of here. We had a lot of fun tonight, I think. Make sure you click the like button if you haven't. If you like JD, make sure you sub to him. I'm sure you are. JD from NY206, and, of course, to me right here on Joe Cronin Show on my channel. And we have another call rolling in from, hopefully this time he's there, 256. Nope. 256, you there? Should I call an ambulance? Did you take NyQuil? 256, you took the fucking NyQuil, didn't you? You fucking took the NyQuil.
Is he in the ambulance with Kane? That's the fucking burning question.
Right. He did. Here comes a question from Moshmaster D. The hell's Moshmaster D got here? Let's find out. Question for JD. Will we see Star Wars Battlefront content on your channel?
Yes. Next question.
Oh, I love that game. Looks amazing. Game looks amazing, but but JD, really, I want to see you play Call of Duty, JD.
Yeah, Call of Duty for everybody. Yeah.
Just want to.
I want to see Joe play Halo 5.
Oh, you're gonna see it. Get ready, Halo 5. You are going to see it. And I'll tell you what, if this Halo isn't good, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Fucking goddamn Master Chief Collection. 6 months later, it works. The fuck kind of game works 6 months later? Unbelievable shit. All right, guys. I think we had a lot of fun. I think we're going to close it up. We're still getting some shit, but tweet us up if you want. We'll see you next week. I will announce what the times and the dates and shit is going to happen. I don't know if we're going to simulcast on both channels or just go live from JD's. It's either going to be only on JD's or it's going to be on both of ours. I don't know yet, but we'll see what happens. We had a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys being here. It's a lot of fun to talk to JD. And I think we should do this every week for sure. And I think we'll have even more to talk about next week after this MSG shit, another Raw, and whatever else. What do you think, JD?
I think we got plenty of content just based off Monday Night Raw alone. But next week I'm seeing we can go over the MSG show, Monday Night Raw. We can preview and predict the NXT Respect show, being that's going to be on that Saturday. So we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Hey, 605, you're the last call. What's up?
What the fuck?
No, we can't end the show like this. Somebody has to call and like we can't just
One more call. One more call.
One more good call. 347.
Make it a good one.
Hey, what's up, brother? You guys are still on the line?
Yeah, man, you're on. Man. You're cool.
It's good. It's nice to finally hear JD's voice, yo.
Yeah, he's got a nice voice.
Make it a good question, man. You're the last one of the night.
I just wanted to know what is your guys' opinion if Paul Heyman could book Monday Night Raw, and you think Monday Night Raw should be going back to 2 hours, 9 to 11?
I'm greedy. I like a 3-hour Raw. I like torture. I like torturing myself, so I want to keep the 3 hours. And, you know, I'll let you handle the Paul Heyman question. I know what I want to say, but I think I know what you're going to say, too.
What was this question? If Paul Heyman could book Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, do you think Paul Heyman should book Monday Night Raw? And we already know kind of where that's gone.
Fuck that. If I was in charge, I would get Paul Heyman, Jim Cornette, and Jim Ross to book Monday Night Raw. That would be my big three.
But like Cronin said when I brought that up, hey, you know what? If they're all in the backstage bleeding and cutting each other and fucking shit, but we're getting gold outside, you know, hey, I'm good.
It's better than the 30 fucking writers they got there now, fucking jerking each other off.
They don't know how to write the mid-card. That is the bottom line. They have no goddamn clue how to write the mid-card. The championship is sometimes somewhat entertaining and curious because Triple H and Vince McMahon are putting input in, and especially Vince, you know, they're really controlling that main spot. So they put a lot of thought into it themselves, and there's less writers. So sometimes that ends up being a little better. But the mid-roster is fucking screwed because you got 30 different guys writing, and they don't give a shit what happened 2 months ago. The continuity is just out the window. I mean, WWE's always been like that, but we need a little bit of continuity, believability, and someone to point at the script and say, hey, Bill, you know, last 3 months ago, the Big Show set this guy's dog on fire. You know, maybe they shouldn't be best friends 3 months later. You know, I mean, they don't give a shit. It's unbelievable.
Their mid-card consisted of Big Show, Miz, fucking whoever else they wanted to put for the IC, to Ryback.
Yeah.
That's not a mid-card. You got to have guys like Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose. You got Kevin Owens now, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, Tyler Breeze, Wade Barrett. That's a mid-card.
Because
you got to get those type of guys in there.
And the part is, too, the reason is because even if the fucking writing is terrible, at least we know that most of those guys can wrestle.
Yep, exactly.
But we get fucking deer in the headlights writers with Rock Soldier in the ring. They can't do shit. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate it. In the comments section right now, I want you to let us know who was better tonight. Was it JD or was it Joe? Write in the comments, and then also write cockface because I don't know. That's weird. Out of nowhere. My name is Joe Cronin. He's JD from New York 206, and we'll see you next time for episode 2 of Out of Nowhere. Was supposed to play right away. What the fuck?